RCDSB Tech Academy. Think, talk, tech. Quick clips. Read and Write for Google Chrome is an extension that's available on all RCDSB accounts, and it sits up here in the toolbar of Google Chrome once you've signed in. If I head over to a document, in this case one in my Google Drive that has been shared with me, and open that up, Read and Write will show as a tab here. Sometimes it's hiding, but if you click on it here, you'll see all the tools that are available through Read and Write. First thing I want to do now that I've opened up this document is I want to get it to read it to me so I understand what I'm being asked. So the cursor is just at the beginning here, and I have the play button.
How can we use technology and teamwork to help local and global communities?
And I can stop that recording at any time. One of the other things that is available here is there's a screenshot reader. So if I select the screenshot reader, I can highlight the paragraph of text specifically that I'd like it to read, and it will process that and will read back this section of text.
There are lots of ways for students to connect with and learn from people in any community.
One of the nice things is that it does highlight the word as it's reading along. One of the other really powerful new tools here is an audio maker. And if I select the text here, and it could be a short text like this or a much longer text, and click Audio Maker, it's going to convert that entire thing into an audio file and make that available to me just so that I can listen to it. So that's going to be a really nice feature for a lot of people. And here it downloads it here onto my computer, and I can open it up as an MP3 on my device or on another device through Google Drive. One of the other things that's going to help with reading is there's a screen mask tool, and when I click on that, I can scroll down, and that will help me focus in just on the areas of the text that I need to be reading at that point in time. Scroll back up to the top and turn it off. As I'm going through here, there might be a couple of words that I don't know, so if I highlight a word like this and come up here to the dictionary tool, the dictionary will give me a definition here. I can also use the dictionary to read back the word and the definition for me.
Expertise. Noun. Skillfulness by virtue of possessing special knowledge.
And I can close that. One of the other nice dictionary tools here is if I highlight a word, I can go to the picture dictionary, which will give me some picture clues as to what that word might be. So the picture dictionary, and in combination with the dictionary here, I'll be able to explore the text more fully. Now, in terms of input, now that I'm ready to start answering this question, I have a prediction tool, and I can turn that prediction tool on, and it will help me as I type. So I can see all the words here, and I can click them.
Thing. That. We.
Now, I want to say could, and I don't see the word could here. So I'm going to start typing C, and it might be one of these ones, but as I hover the mouse over, Read and Write will read out the selections to me so that I can make sure I get the word that I'm thinking of.
Can. Couldn't. Could.
Perfect, that's the one I'm looking for. One of the other really powerful tools for inputting text is over here. I'm going to turn off prediction over here, and this is talk and type. So this is a speech to text component. It's going to ask to use my microphone, and I get this microphone icon over here on the left-hand side. As you can see, it has started right away and is already typing everything that I say. Period. It does help if you put in punctuation as you're speaking, but if not, you can always go back and edit that later. The tools on the right-hand side of the bar here show some highlighting tools. And the highlighters are useful for especially longer texts or if we're doing some other type of research project. And I can highlight different components of the text using different highlighter tools. And through this way, we are going to be able to highlight particular areas as well We can collect all these highlights into a separate document by clicking here, and we can collect the highlights by color or by position in the text. That way we can group like concepts together by color or just by going chronologically through the document. The last two tools on the right that I want to draw your attention to is the voice note. So if I highlight a particular part of the text and hit voice note, I'm going to be able to leave an audio recording here for somebody that I'm collaborating in the document with. You're right, I think Google Hangouts and Skype are two very powerful tools for connecting with other people. And I'm going to insert that voice note. And the voice note sits over here just like a regular comment inside Google Docs. You're right, I think Google Hangouts and Skype are two very powerful tools. And I can play back and pause that audio note recording. The final tool on the right here is a practice reading aloud tool. The practice reading aloud tool generates a new document where I can do an audio recording as I read aloud. So to get started, I'm going to select the screen mask tool up here, which will allow me to focus on the text as I go, and I'm going to scroll over and hit start recording. Connecting to the community. How can we use technology and teamwork to help local and global communities? Over here, stop. I'm going to turn off the screen mask, and now I can send this out to my teacher. It can be connected through Google Classroom, or you can send it to an email address of the teacher. So those are the basic tools of Google Read and Write as they apply to a Google Doc, but you also have access to Read and Write in the other Google apps as well as throughout the web as you're signed into Google Chrome.